Okay, so you have been given this exponential equation and then you have been asked to find the value of x. So how can you find the value of x? So the first thing you should do is that you should write this exponential equation. So it will be 216 raised to the power 6 to the power x should be equal to. So this radical should be written as so to be 6 to the power 1 over 2 like that. So here notice that 6 can go into 16. So we have 6 multiplied by 6, that is 6 times 6, which is 36. 36 times 6, which is 216. So 216 can also be written as 6 to the power 3 like that, and then multiplied by 6 to the power 3 to the power 6 raised to the power x like that, and then this should be equal to 6 raised to the power 1 over 2 like that. So here from the laws of indices, so we have a raised to the power m like that. So a raised to the power m multiplied by n. So this should be equal to a raised to the power m multiplied by n like that. So notice that here what we have here is similar to what we have here. So this will be written as, we're going to just to write this in this way. So it will be 6 raised to the power 3 multiplied by 6 raised to the power x, and then this should be equal to 6 raised to the power 1 over 2 like that. So notice here again that we have the same bases, we have similar bases, so we are going to equate the exponent. So it will be, so we have the same bases, we're going to equate the exponent. So we have 3 times 6 raised to the power x, and then this should be equal to 1 over 2 like that. So after writing like this, we're going to multiply this whole expression by the denominator 2. So this will be 2 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 6 to the power x, and then this should be equal to 2 over 2 like that. If we multiply this whole expression by 2, so this 2 times 3, which is 6 like that. So 6 multiplied by 6 to the power x, and then this should be equal to 2 divided by 2, which is 1 like that. So notice that any number raised to the power 1 is just any number raised to the power 0 is just 1. So I'm going to raise 6 to the power 0. This should just equal to, this would be just equal to 1 like that. So like this, so this is power 1 multiplied by 6 raised to the power x like that. So here notice that we are dealing with multiplication here. So whenever you have the same bases and you are dealing with multiplication, you have to add the exponent. So it will be 1 plus x is equal to power 0 here like that. So here after this, we are going to say, we're going to take this one to the other side of the equation. So it will be x is equal to negative 1. It will change the sign from positive 1 to negative 1 like that. So therefore x is equal to negative 1 like this. So if you want to prove this answer, you can say 216 raised to the power 6 raised to the power x should be equal to the square root of 6 like that. So 216 can also be written as 2 raised to the power can also be written as 6 raised to the power 3 in brackets like that. 6 should be equal to the square root of 6 like that. So here we have x, the value of x is negative 1, so I'm going to replace x with negative 1. So this will be 6 raised to the power 3 raised to the power 6, and then you're going to replace x with negative 1 like that, and then this should be equal to the square root of 6 like this. So here what we're going to do, according to the laws of indices, we're going to write this 6 raised to the power negative 1 as 1 over 6 like that, according to the laws of indices. So this should be equal to the square root of 6. That so I'm going to multiply the exponents. So it will be 3 times, this is 3. So it will be 3 times 1, which is just 3 over 6, and then this should be equal to the square root of 6. So notice that 3 can go into 3 one time, and then 3 can also go into 6 two times, like that. So this will be 6 raised to the power 1 over 2, and then this should be equal to the square root of 6, like that. So notice that 6 raised to the power 1 over 2 can also be written as the square root of 6, and then this should be equal to the square root of 6. So you can see that we have proven that x is equal to -1. So this how can go about this exponential equation. So that is the answer.